I chose to do my report on a powder horn. Powder horns were used in early American wars, mostly pre-Civil War, and also by hunters. The horn is normally 9 to 11 inches in length. They are real horns that are cut off of cattle, oxen, or buffalo. To make one, you cut a horn off of the animal. You cut into the head so it doesn't grow back. Then you boil the horn. When you boil the horn, the outer layer sheds off so the horn is smooth. They are waterproof and spark-proof so the gunpowder stays safe and dry. The powder isn't loaded straight into the gun from these powder horns. You would put it into a pre-measured horn that is smaller, like an antler from a deer, and then put the powder into the gun. The powder horn that I am demonstrating, I own. Powder horns came about in the time of the American Revolution as an American invention first used by hunters in the mid-1700s. It was my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's, Lieutenant Colonel John Cummings. He fought in the War of 1812. John Cummings was enlisted on December 9, 1812, and discharged on December 9, 1813. When he returned to his home in Maine, he was given the nickname the General. I don't know why he was called the General for sure, but I assume it was because he was a high rank in the army. It is odd though, because normally military soldiers carve or engrave their name or a date or a design into their horn, but this one has rings. 3 of the 4 rings are missing, but you can see where they once were. I chose this item because it represents family history, and I think family history is very important. My aunt has done lots and lots of family history research. I asked her many questions about my past relatives to find out who exactly owned the horn. I am getting very interested in genealogy, especially after I found out that John Cummings' great-grandmother is Rebecca Nurse's niece, who was hung in the Salem witch trials. This family heirloom has been passed down through 7 generations over a span of 200 years, and I plan to continue to pass it on to my children.